was just a quick run through Sam's Club. I took my husband with me, so I feel like we probably got more than we really needed, but it was fun. So I will start down here. We got this for my kids. It is over 35 comics from the Captain Underpants series, George and Harold Super Duper Comics collection. We thought that'd be fun for them to read because we're big on reading. Back here I did get some of this Dawn Power Wash. This is just, for cleaning around the house, dishes, all that sort of stuff. I did get this. It's a 2-pack of On the Border queso, the Salsa queso, and the Monterey Jack queso. My kids really, really like this brand, so I went ahead and got the 2-pack. I got some of this Rayo's marinara sauce. I didn't have any spaghetti sauce in my pantry. And this was, it was on, what did it say, instant savings or something. So I went ahead and picked this up. We saw these. These are lamb loin chops. And there are 7 of them in here, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So my husband and I get this thing at Longhorn Steakhouse. Absolutely phenomenal. It's a lamb chop dish. Amazing. We love it. They are not carrying it as a seasonal item. So when we saw these, we thought, okay, this will be perfect to try to make it at home. So I did go ahead and pick this up, and the price was really good, as you can see. So really excited about those. Back here, my husband picked these up. They're the True North Almond Pecan Crunch. It's got lightly sweetened nut clusters with almonds, pecans, and cashews. He thought that'd be a good snack for him at work. I've seen this is really popular all over the internet, so I wanted to go ahead and give it a try for my kids. It's the Wendy's Frosty cereal. It's a 2-pack in there. My husband also picked these up for work, the sweet and salty almond granola bars. He likes these a lot, and he'll just take the whole box up to work. Just because pasta's been so hard to get, I do have 3 bags, I think, in my pantry right now, but like the shelves at H-E-B are almost empty. Walmart's pasta shelves are almost empty, so I thought, well, just to be safe, I'm going to go ahead and grab some more because spaghetti is such an easy dinner and we eat it a lot. So I did get this. Then I picked up these 2-bite brownies because they're awesome and we love them. And then I got some paper towels. I was super excited because they've been sold out. Every time I go or try to get them on curbside, they never have any, and they had them this time. So I was very excited. Also, not pictured here, we did get 3 bags of salt for our water purifier. I'll pop a picture up here. And then also, I am placing an order to get 2 bags of rice. I get my rice from Sam's Club, and I'm gonna get 2 bags of that, so I'll just pop a picture up here. All right, so that's it for the Sam's Club grocery haul. Okay, let's shift gears from that grocery haul right into some meal prep. I don't have a ton of meal prep this week, but I had some cool things I really wanted to share with you guys. So this first thing I'm making right now is egg roll in a bowl. There's like a million recipes online for different ways to make this. I actually saw somebody make it. I think it was on a YouTube video. It could have been on Food Network. I don't know. It was years ago. And I just kind of thought, oh, I could make something like that. So I just worked with what I had on hand at the time, which is actually pretty much still what I do today. To me, the staples for this would be like the cabbage and the carrots. I feel like the veggies are really important, but beyond that, everything else is pretty interchangeable. I'm working with like 1.5 pounds of ground beef today. However, if you really want to up the healthy factor on this, you could do ground turkey, ground chicken. On the flip side, I actually saw somebody make it with ground sausage the other day. So not quite as healthy, but I bet the flavor is off the charts. Anyway, I cooked my ground beef. I didn't put anything on it. It's just ground beef in a pan. And I cooked it, didn't have to drain it because it was lean. And then I added in my shredded carrots that I bought pre-shredded just because it's nice to make things easier for yourself. And I shredded not quite half of a very small cabbage. And we're just going to let that cook until it wilts down pretty well. And you can see in the background over there, I do have another pot going. That's just some plain white rice. I have done white rice on my channel before, but really my basic recipe would be a cup of white rice to 1.5 cups of water. And then I put in a tablespoon of white wine vinegar. Make sure you rinse your rice really well. Boy, that was hard to say. Rinse your rice really well and then just let it cook on the stovetop. Occasionally I will do mine in a pressure cooker, but stovetop's fine too. So I'm adding a little bit of salt and pepper to our egg roll portion of this. And then I'm going to add in a little bit of ginger. That gives it that really great, kind of like a warmth, really, that you find in a lot of Asian food. Then a little bit of onion powder. And we're going to mix that really, really well. And some days I would go ahead and toss in like some hoisin sauce, some soy sauce, maybe a little sriracha. But I have this bottle of Kung Pao sauce, Panda Express Kung Pao sauce right there. I'm trying to use it before it expires. I didn't even know I had it. I found it a while ago in my pantry, so I'm trying to just use it up. So I just went ahead and flavored this with the Kung Pao seasoning, which is pretty similar to your hoisin sauce with maybe a little honey in it. It's a little bit sweeter, and it has a little bit of mild heat to it. So at the end of the day, these are all pretty similar. But again, if you don't have that, hoisin sauce, some sriracha, maybe just a dab of honey if you wanted a little sweet, but that's it. Anyway, I'm going to assemble the bowls now. These could not be easier. I start off with some plain white rice on the bottom, and then we're just going to toss our cabbage ground beef mixture on top, and that's it. It is not fried like an egg roll. You've got your filling. It tastes delicious, tons of flavor, but we're serving it on rice, which saves us a lot of fat and calories because this is not deep fried, but it's still so, so good. Both my husband and my oldest son ate this for their lunches last week, and they absolutely loved it. I was actually going to eat some, but they ate it all before I had a chance. It was that good. So definitely give this one a shot at home. Let me know what you think. I will post all the ingredients down below so you guys can try it. All right, so breakfast for this week, I was not feeling super fancy. I know you guys have seen me make like sandwiches and burritos and all that, but sometimes I'm not feeling all that. So this week we had muffins. I had this box of cranberry orange muffins. I actually found this during my pantry clean out. It was way up on the top shelf. I couldn't reach it. And because I was moving everything around and my husband did come help me so I could put paper towels on the top of the pantry and stuff, the box of muffin mix came down, which was perfect because it meant I could cook them. And they are so, so good. I've actually bought another box since then because these were so, so amazing. I kind of feel like breakfast muffins are a little bit underrated. We all forget about them. But man, they are really nice every once in a while. They don't take long to cook. And if you buy these mixes, minimal ingredients are necessary to make the muffins. So it's so easy and really pretty economical. I'm using a box of muffin mix, and I was able to make a solid dozen of muffins out of this box. And they were not tiny muffins at all. They were pretty good sized. I am using a mix, and it did come with that can of cranberries in it. They are orange cranberry muffins. And that fruit, man, that added a pop. I think I'm going to start seeking out some homemade muffin recipes. I do have some blueberries in my freezer. I would love to throw them in some muffins. I love blueberries. I think they would be fantastic. Now, I do have some muffin liners there because I'm going to be sending these with my husband, and because my oldest is going to be eating them. Sometimes it's easier if you're going to be, having them travel. It's easier to have them in a liner. Now, if you're just going to eat them at home, don't even waste the paper. Just put them in your muffin tin and put them in a dish. But because they had to travel, I didn't want them to fall apart and crumble. The last batch I did not put in a muffin paper, a muffin liner, and they did crumble a bit when my husband took them to work. So this is just to kind of help them hold together. As you can see, my husky's in there really, really wanting some of those cranberry orange muffins. He was really interested in them. I'm just going to use my cookie scoop so I can evenly disperse the batter. One thing I am typically not good about is evenly dispersing the batter. I did buy these cookie scoops, and that really helps a lot because I can evenly put so many scoops in each cup. And, when your stuff is in there evenly, it bakes a lot better. Everything will bake at the same temperature, the same doneness, so everything's done at the same time. So I'm definitely trying to be a little more precise with my baking. That's one of the reasons you don't see me do a lot of baking. It requires such precision for everything to come out just so, and that is not who I am. I don't want to measure. I don't want to be exact. I really like to let my creative juices flow and do my own thing. And baking for me does not allow that kind of freedom. But sometimes you just got to do it. And muffins are pretty simple. So here I am rationing them out all nice and even. Like I measured my ingredients. I was really good about the whole thing. I think I can manage to do it once every couple of weeks. That's not too bad, right? Anyway, I just followed the package instructions. These, again, simple, quick, didn't take long. It was a great breakfast. 12 muffins. They were hearty muffins. They were so good. There they are out of the oven. So delicious. I would definitely make these again. The cranberries popped. The citrus flavor in there was amazing. I would, however, recommend adding a little zest, a little orange zest, little lemon zest, something to them. Okay, so for my last thing, we're going to make some bento boxes. I make these every now and then. They're super simple. I don't invest in those little bento boxes that you buy from the store. They're kind of pricey, right? So I just get these disposable containers here. I get these at H-E-B. I think I got 3 of these for $2.50. Not bad. The muffin liners were 97 cents and I got, I think it was 75 of them. And that's what I'm using for my little bento cups in there. So I'm starting off getting the meat together for these. They're going to kind of be like an adult Lunchable, but a snack trail at the same time. I mean, my husband's a full-grown man. He works hard all day, so like he needs a good array of snacks, right? He likes summer sausage, so I decided to go ahead and get some summer sausage. It goes a long way and it keeps really well in the fridge, so that's what I'm going to use today. If it was me, I'd totally be using ham because I prefer ham. If it was my oldest, he'd be asking for pepperoni or salami. That's what he likes. So really, you can take this any direction, just kind of whatever your taste is, that's what you want to get. You can go fancy, you can go cheap. If you like bologna, go for it. If you want rotisserie chicken, that's fine too. And then you want some cheese. I'm just using plain Longhorn style cheddar cheese because that is my husband's favorite. If it was me, I'd be using like pepper jack or Swiss because I really love those. You could get some shaved Parmesan if that's your thing. Really, whatever it is you like, go for it. Those little Laughing Cow wedges would be good, or the Baby Bell rounds. Those would be super, super good. I love those. Those are so good. Anyway, just whatever your preference is for meat and cheese. You could even, I don't know, slice up some or chop up some beef jerky sticks or something to make them fit in the cups. That's fine too. You just kind of want snacks that are easy to grab with your hands and filling, and you want to make sure like the meat and cheese pair well together. I am not putting any crackers in here today. I do sometimes, but in this particular box, I just didn't because I had other things. But you could always totally stick in some crackers. You'll notice here that I only have 3 of these. I did make 5 for the whole week, but on this day I only made 3 just because my fridge was kind of full and I didn't have enough room to put all 5 of them. So I thought, well, I'll start with 3 and then I'll do the rest later in the week, but they would totally keep for a week. All right, so I've now pulled out my nuts and my fruit. I really like to include different kinds of dried fruits and nuts and snacks. So right there I have some dark chocolate covered almonds. I also have some yogurt covered raisins. I've got some chocolate cranberry quinoa bites, and I've got some dried coconut. That Bear dried coconut. If you've not tried it, you've got to go try this stuff. The one that is dusted in dark chocolate tastes like an almond joy bar. It is so delicious. Oh my gosh. My mouth is watering just thinking about it. The other one that I have out there is the dried coconut, and it's honey flavored. Also really, really good. So I put those in there. They're really crispy and they have a lot of flavor to them. So delicious. Then of course we've got the yogurt covered raisins just because those are nice and there's some fruit in there. I did include those chocolate covered almonds for a nice sweet treat. And then in each box, I put one of those cranberry quinoa chocolate bites. They're pretty rich and they're really, really good. And here in a second, I'm going to go grab some spice nuts because I forgot to get those. I did still have some of my spice nuts left over from Christmas. We're working our way through them. And I went ahead and tossed those in. I will link that video down below if you guys are interested in making them. But that's it. Those are the adult bento boxes, snack boxes, adult Lunchables, whatever you want to call them. They're super easy and simple, but man, that is a nice filling snack. It hits all your senses, sweet, salty, delicious. All right, guys, that is my meal prep for this week and a little mini Sam's Club haul. I hope you guys liked it, and I will be back soon next week with some more videos. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do a meal prep next week or not. I have a little bit of meal prep I filmed, but not a whole ton. We'll see how it goes. All right, guys, I hope you're having a great week. I will see you soon. Bye.